Set number 10316, The Lord of the Rings Rivendell, contains 6,167 pieces and includes 15 minifigs. This is a UCS version of the famous elven city from Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings. And when I say that, I mean nothing more than this is a recreation of what we see in his films. This set will retail for $500 and will release to VIP members on March 5th. Now that is a whole ton of money. So is it worth it? Well, first of all, it does come with 15 minifigs. You have Frodo, Bilbo, Boromir, Elrond, Arwen, Aragorn, Gimli, Merry and Pippin, Gandalf, Samwise, and Legolas. You also have some monochrome minifigs that make up the statues around the ground. And to me, this build is very reminiscent of what we got from the Stranger Things Lego set, meaning that one side is a very nice display piece, but the other side opens up and has several different scenes from the movie that I guess you can either play with or also just put on display. Some of those areas include the Shards of Narsil, Elrond's study, the room that Frodo wakes up in. Of course, it has to include the Council of Elrond as well. It also includes where they reforged Narsil, and then like the little gazebo that Aragorn and Arwen fall in love in. I do think this set looks absolutely beautiful. I love the use of all of these sand green pieces. I love the use of like the different foliage, how the roof is done. I think this does a great job of recreating Rivendell and some of the different areas that we saw in the film. But despite all of that, and again, don't get me wrong, this is a very beautiful set, I don't think I can call it a great set, not for that price. Yes, $500 is not that bad for 6,000 plus pieces, until you realize just how many small pieces are actually included here. For instance, look at all of the tiles included on the roofs of these buildings. Add on top of that every single piece of foliage for the trees and the ground, and not to mention the water from the waterfall itself as well. So you actually have a whole ton of very tiny pieces in this set. But they are counteracted by some larger pieces, some more unique pieces that allow this to feel more like an elven city. So by no means am I saying that this is bad, because it's not. I think I'm just tired of LEGO making overly expensive sets. You know, 5-10 years ago, this would have been a $250 set. It would have had significantly less pieces, but still. Now with all of that said, I am very, very glad that they are making this. I am so excited that Lord of the Rings sets are coming back, and I do hope that I can get this one day. Because of the price, it won't be a day one buy for me, but it is something that I plan to get at some point. I think that while there are some minor negatives, the positives just outweigh it entirely and can help make that price a little more justifiable. I mean, spending $500 on LEGO is very hard to justify regardless, but it's Lord of the Rings and I'm happy that it's back. Not to mention that if you do buy it, you get $25 worth of VIP points, which is always nice. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think that this is worth it? Do you think it's too expensive? Let me know. Make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing for future videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.